We look up into the sky and we ask, where is God? Not realizing that God is right in front of us, right here. Hollywood is at war, and we know how that's going to end. Not good. But in this digital age, you don't need Hollywood. Now, if you want to be rich and you want to be famous, then you're probably not going to understand what I'm saying. You probably you might disagree with a lot of the things that I'm saying, or you might agree, and yet you're still going to go and sell out. Now, Rick Ross talks about the glorification of gangster rap, and it's true. We're not talking about the rapper Rick Ross. We're talking about the real Rick Ross. And here's what Rick Ross said, and I agree with this. Hip-hop has taken over the world, and if we can take hip-hop back, we can change the whole planet. We can bring real peace and no more war. That's important to me.
All right, lads, now that we're in the air, I can tell you our top secret objective. Osama bin Laden.
But sir, they already got bin Laden in Pakistan.
Silly Smith, silly goose. That was just something we faked to make the president look good. But now we found the real bin Laden. He's managing a Dug and Buster's in Gainesville, Florida. That son of a bitch! Stop that, Dick. It's gross. Now, I'm sure bin Laden is heavily guarded, so expect no mercy and give none in return.
Sorry, sir. We're closed for the night.
We don't need any wars. Every war is look at the founding of this country. It's all based on war. But war has always been there. War has been there since the devil battled Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. There was war. Adam and Eve didn't even know they were at war, but they were. But we don't need them. You might want them. Everybody has their own type of war. And some people say every day we go to war. But we know that war is wrong. We know that we don't need it. Because where there's love, where there's truth, where there's peace, war is something you don't need. Where there's greed, lust, envy, like the devil had, that's where war breeds. And that's where war flourishes. It's not about what they get from war. It is the war. And that's what they want. That's what the devil ultimately wants. We're at war with the devil. But the best way to fight this war is not head on. It's not in a physical, violent way. It's through truth. It's by spreading truth. Every war is a whore. 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 Every bomb in the street. Every kid with no feet. Everybody will see what makes them bleed. Every bunker you build up on Capitol Hill, watch it crumble and fall until you feel. Every war is a joke, every death is a hoax, every murder will turn your heart to stone. We don't need any wars, every war is a whore, every war is a war to start more wars. you have probably billions of people on this earth right now who understand that war is a whore, that don't want war. So then it gets even worse. Okay, well, you're not going to convince everybody that war is a whore. It's just not going to happen. But you can convince the good people, the people who just want to live their lives, people who just want to take care of their families and who are just trying to get to that next meal. I mean, that's tough when that's your whole life. So I don't fault people for being on welfare. I don't fault people for doing whatever they have to do to feed their family, to feed themselves. And so the more that we help people, the less people will be forced into those spots. That's what I'm hoping. We don't need any wars. Every war is a whore. We don't need any wars. Every war is a whore. 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 There will never be a day where people are not prostituting themselves. Some people. There will never be a day where there are no whores. As long as we are human, as long as we are on this earth, this will always be. There are things that will always be. The evil will always be here until Christ comes back. Until that time, we've got to do something. I'm not just going to sit here and wait, because there's so many things to be done. There's so much good that we can do in this world. And just doing a little good can make a big difference in somebody's life, and you just never know. You might have reached people in ways that you can't even fathom. You might have reached people without even knowing it. Just little seeds that are planted here, that are planted there. Like the song with Zen House, spread love. If we just continue to spread love, that's a really good start. I don't believe that's the end. I don't believe that's the answer, but I believe spreading love is a really, really, really good start. And I couldn't ask for anything more from anybody. So, but I've got to do it myself. And here's the thing, is sometimes when you think you're spreading love by spreading truth, or by you think you're helping somebody, they don't see it like that. They see it as hatred, as you coming down on them. They take it in a different way. So you have to be open to that too. You have to understand that even though you might be trying to help somebody, they might not want the help. They might not see it as help. And that's okay. Because in time, the truth will be revealed. In time, that blackened heart can change. And in time, we can all see what the truth is. The truth is God. The truth is Jesus Christ. The truth is in the Bible. It's in our scriptures. It's there for us if we want it. But it has to be because we want it. It can't be forced. It can't be pushed on you. And it can never be tricked. There should never be any tricks involved with the truth. Because that's their way. That's the evil way, is to trick you. And sometimes they might think they're tricking you into doing something that they believe is good. Maybe they don't see God the way that I see God. Maybe they don't see Christ the way I see Christ. And they want to educate me on that and show me why I'm wrong or whatever. And that's fine. That's their freedom. But I have my own freedom. I have laid my foundation upon Jesus Christ, and there it will be. And in 2015, I'm going to continue that. And all that I would ask for all of you artists and for anyone who is involved with the music making process, remember lyrical content. Remember the importance of truth. Remember the importance of the music you make, and be proud of it. We don't need any wars. Every war is a whore. Every war is the war to end all wars. We don't need any more. Every war is a lie.
Every freedom is sacrifice, the death of a battle cry. Every war will disguise why the soldiers will die, why we lose all the innocent from wars of the government. All the money is gone, cause the bigger the bomb is, the bigger the battleground, where pieces of battle sound. Every bullet decides who's the wrong and the right, when the lies of the president become more irrelevant. Every end of a war has created two more. Every war will be worse than was before. We don't need any wars. Every war is a whore. We don't need any wars. Every war is a whore. Every war is a whore. Every war